Let's meet your Chicago.
Now, these are two young teams. Rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
And now the opening lineup for New York. We've got Mike Conley. Also C.J. McCollum out there. Rudy Gobert is out there with Harrison Barnes. Now here's Barnes. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert.
That's it.
Here's Jordan. Pass to...
Gonna bury that one.
From 11 feet away. Pippen. And a foul. This one at the line is good.
At the line for the Bulls, Scottie Pippen.
Off on that one, so he goes. Jordan against Conley. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Conley.
Chicago foul. Scottie Pippen. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Conley.
I felt like Jimmy Butler had a plan on that possession. He was able to cut him off.
Gets the three to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Jordan goes in and slam dunk by Jordan.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Gobert. No good there. Ayton with the defensive effort. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. First shot won't go. New York has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter. But he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Graham.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
Count the basket.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes.
Back to Barnes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. McCollum.
2 minutes.
Second chance shot. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's Pippen. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. Uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
A big group substitute. Kuzma comes in for McCollum. Johnson, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Maxey in for Conley.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What? We say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
New York shooting 33% in the first quarter. Outside Johnson. Here's Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Picked by Sabonis. Here's Ginobili. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler against Kuzma. Yep, that one's good.
It's a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
New York trailing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxey. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Back to Butler. Ayton, a screen on Kuzma. And here's Cunningham outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get down for the...
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the floor for New York, Domantas Sabonis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Maxey. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
And that one's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Maxey. Back to Sabonis. Oh, rejected by Ayton. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuzma. And stolen by Middleton. Holiday has the open look. And again, it's Chicago.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Here's Maxey. Sabonis with a screen on Fox. Here's Maxey, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Fox, here we go. Pass to Ayton. Back to Fox. Now Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Pippen.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Ayton with it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
Jordan's checked in for Drew Holiday. Rudy Gobert's checked in for New York. Mike Conley comes in for Maxey. Pass to Barnes. Drives to the hoop. Misses from short range. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Middleton passes to Fox. The Bulls with another miss. For New York, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter.
In some ways, De'Aaron Fox is a good lesson in patience for owners. He didn't explode out the gate after being picked 5th overall back in 2017. But after a long time, he has found his footing and looks spectacular out there on the floor.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's Pippen. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Jordan. Here's Ayton. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Floats one up. Ayton with the defensive effort. You know, Grant, in terms of improvement after his rookie year, you saw it across De'Aaron Fox's entire stat line.
Yeah, once he got comfortable in the league, he started going off. He increased his shooting over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow!
Amazing! And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And there it is for him. McCollum's got his first points of the game.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space. And C.J. cashes in.
Pass to Pippen. It's stolen by Barnes. Conley with the ball. Sabonis finds Conley. Offline with a 3.
and they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Hits the trifecta. Fox has got 5 points.
Well, a prerequisite now is for NBA players to shoot the three. Fox really working on improving in that area.
To the right side. Sabonis with it. Jordan picks him up. Here's Conley. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pippen, no good. From deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And he's good on the first of three. He hits the second from the line.
3 shots.
And he nails the third. And so it's Chicago closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
The Bulls.
Thanks very much, Allie.
26. The Knicks. 19.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got DeAndre Ayton. Chris Middleton is out there with Butler. And it's Jordan in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Barnes. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But, Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1. But my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series.
McCollum outside. Picked by Gobert. McCollum, the pass to Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Butler. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
McCollum with it. Jordan picks him up from deep. Conley sends it home from three-point land. Conley's got 8 points.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
And it's Butler off the drive. That shot, no good. New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
And C.J. McCollum continuing to be one of the most elite mid-range and creative scorers around 15 feet.
You just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Pass to Conley. Here's Ginobili. Butler covering. Here's Ginobili. 5 points in the game. And there's the drive. Chalk up 2 there. He has 7. And for McCollum, taking more threes might be good for his longevity as well, Brent.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. He's such a gifted shooter. And there are ways to get him out to the three-point line where he's standing and gets in a great rhythm. I think you're going to see C.J. raise that percentage.
Pass to Ginobili. McCollum outside. That three's off the mark.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Outside Butler. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. New York goes the other way with it. Conley up top. Back to McCollum. Baseline try. Here's Ginobili. Second shot opportunity.
The long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
Jordan goes in, and he banks in the layup. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
A big group substitution here for New York. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Gobert. Kuzma comes in for McCollum. Johnson, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Maxey in for Conley. And it's Maxey missing. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Holiday. And the Bulls lead by 10. Here's Maxey. He's covered by Ayton. Pass to Ginobili. Maxey cranked it in off the glass. Maxey's got 7 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing more signs of him being comfortable in that pick-and-roll setting.
With the step back. Here's Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Bulls in transition. Butler's shot is good. 6 points for him.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
That one drops for him.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's Butler. Oh, deflected. Here's Ayton. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Ginobili. Butler covering. The leaner. Pass to Sabonis. Ayton with the defensive effort. It's good if it goes. The shot that time not on target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Knicks. Johnson is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Maxey. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's Maxey. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Middleton finds Butler. And Gobert with a block. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. So both teams changing it up here. The Knicks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Kuzma. Gobert with it. Butler covering. Shot clock at 6. And Maxey, here we go. It's tipped. Right side Holiday. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bulls lead by 15. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Butler on the wing. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Middleton. Can't get it to drop. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Basket counts.
So that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Conley. Rebound by Middleton. And the Bulls shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Inside, Pippen. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
It's stolen by Kuzma. Outside Conley. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Holiday.
Next substitution.
Here's Ginobili. Butler covering. Steps back. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And the Knicks miss again.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
McCollum, he's checked in for New York. Ayton, the Knicks with the rebound. Stolen by Ayton. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Middleton against McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And it's Butler with the jam.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Pippen, and blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Jordan. Takes it inside. Get out of the way! Wow! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Get home safely.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get...
All right, Allie, thank you. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Al.
So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. So with George on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got LeBron James. Curry is out there with Kobe. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Leonard in at the power forward.
And a shoot-first point guard, man. He understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Buries it from three-point range.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Harrell doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Takes it out to Leonard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Now, Hero. Defense is right there. And the rejection by Leonard.
Another example of Kawhi being the best defender in the league.
Here's Davis. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Shot's good by Hero.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Lakers working the ball around now. Now here's Kobe. He's covered by Hero. Clock at 6. Here's Curry with the three. And another three for the Lakers.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautiful.
Now, Hero. D right on him. The wide open look here for Oladipo. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry passes to Leonard. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The drive by James. Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Van Vliet kicks to Cousins. No good from outside.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on. And Kobe, here we go. And the dunk by Kobe. Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And the Raptors with some changes. Robinson's checked in for Cousins. Christian Wood comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Clarkson in for Tyler Hero. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Kevin Durant's checked in for Leonard. Paul George comes in for Anthony Davis. James Harden, he's checked in for Kobe. And Irving subbed in for Stephen Curry. Wood trying to free himself up. And the rejection by James. Irving dishes to Harden. Going inside over Oladipo. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Irving.
Phenomenal work from Harden there. The second he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
Here's Oladipo. LeBron with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And here's Clarkson. James Harden getting it to go from deep. That one falls.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Here's Irving. Pass to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. For Toronto, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. LeBron a screen on Van Vliet. Irving passes to James. And James throws it down.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Raptors trail by 7. Here's Clarkson. Goes up with a stripe. Here's Robinson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. We'll be back. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Lakers 5 right now. Durant is out there, Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Curry. And there's Bryant, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. And the Raptors call time here. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense, and that's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
And they'll get another chance. Davis setting the pick for Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Davis.
The guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. I mean, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
Hero kicks to Wood. Out to the right wing. This one for 3. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Wood with the bucket.
There we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now, Hero Defended by Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Kobe with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Davis has got the ball. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Hero passes to Anthony. Shot from free throw range. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Robinson comes in for Christian Wood. Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Fred VanVleet. Out to Anthony. Shoots the 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stolen by Robinson. Clarkson with the ball. George picks him up. Here's Anthony. And that one goes long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
George, no good. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
George clearly one of the best two-way players in the game. He never takes a play off defensively.
And stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up Los Angeles. The Lakers again in transition. He had a nice open look right there. Harden's got 11 points.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And George gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Clarkson. No good from 11 feet. He got it up, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers ahead, opening up.
The Lakers.
All right, Dave, thank you. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
DeMarcus Cousins out there with Anthony. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Hero into the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Hero finds VanVleet. Back to Hero. Over Bryant. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Raptors. And it's Cousins with a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Raptors. Mohamed Bamba comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Wood subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. And the Lakers also making a change. Kevin Durant's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Bryant. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Up top, Curry, covered by Van Vliet. Outside for KD. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Durant's got 7 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Van Vliet against Curry. Bamba passes to Van Vliet, and Davis sends it back. Durant in the corner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one goes on Wood.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Now, Hero. He's guarded closely. Pass to Wood. Here's Van Vliet. Back to Wood. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Hero to stop the drought. And it's sent back by KD.
Lakers ball.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Raptors. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Tyler Hero. And then for the Lakers, James Harden. He's checked in for James. And Irving subbed in for Stephen Curry. And they get it back. Durant kicks to Davis. Outside Irving. Second chance effort. Oladipo against Kobe. Wood a screen on Bryant.
Oladipo determined that time to get to the basket and forced the defense to foul him by driving right in there.
It's his first trip to the line. George is checked in for Kobe. Oladipo hits them both. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Here's Davis. Good D by Wood.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools. So he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Harden the pass to George. KD sets the pick for George. Here he goes. Oh, he jams it right over Christian Wood. Wow.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Irving passes to Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Assisted.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
For Toronto, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Wood with the screen for Van Vliet. The pass to Wood. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Wood's got 6 points.
Well, I love how comfortable and composed Wood is down there. Takes his time and just does his thing in his way.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here's Clarkson. That one goes in. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And so it's Los Angeles going to the break, holding an enormous.
All right.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Kobe is out there with Paul George. Then it's Harden, and it's LeBron James, and it's Irving at the 1. Clarkson goes in. Here's Anthony. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
The shot's good from Irving.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Worked that one inside nicely.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The drive by James, and James throws it down hard.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Pass to Clarkson. To the middle, here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And James throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Back to Dragic. Clarkson outside. Pass to Cousins. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cousins has got 6 here in this quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
And LeBron throws it down.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
Dragic against Irving. Dragic with it. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from James.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
What's good, Dre?
Outside Irving. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Lakers?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Irving finds James, and Bryant wide open. He shoots, sinks the three-pointer.
That's what's up, bro. Oh my God, this game over with. Jesus.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paul George.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Irving kicks to George. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Kobe, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Cousins.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And they came in determined.
I appreciate the like, my bro. Have a good one too, man.
To take this one, it's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Stolen by Van Vliet. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. LeBron with the block. Cousins against Irving. And here's Kobe for three. Rebound by the Raptors. And here is Van Vliet. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For David.
That shit's so fucking funny, bro. Like, skipping this nigga every time, dude. That shit funny.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on tonight, too. Teams that love to run. Smitty, the NBA keeps getting faster and faster.
You know, we all love scoring, and we love when teams play fast. But on the defensive end, you have to get stops. Usually the teams that can do both, run fast and score and play defense, they win.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. We've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Pascal Siakam. Klay Thompson is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Wade in at the 2-guard.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
During his rookie year, Jason Tatum battled LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals. Tatum's been an impact from the moment he joined the league.
Now here's Young. Oubre on the wing. Oubre on the wing. Over Tatum. Nice D from Tatum. And here are the Warriors now.
The athleticism of Kelly Oubre, he shows it on both ends of the floor. Just explodes off the ground.
And Young gets it to go.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Here's Wade. Oh, and Towns with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. The three from Thompson. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. And Oubre, a strong finisher, but also makes use of his athleticism on D.
Kelly has great length and a huge wingspan, B.A. Hounds defenders with his reach, also willing to meet anyone at the rim.
Now here's Towns. Yep, count it.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Tatum against Ingram. And Tatum, here we go. Good work defensively by Oubre.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Murray, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Wade driving in, and that one is stuffed right through.
When he goes at the rim, Wade is always looking to slam it home. He's been doing this for a long time.
And here's Ingram outside, and the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Down low. Wade, that's good.
You know, he's never been one to settle. D-Wade will go right at you.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And Young, here we go. Murray for 3, and again, it's Memphis with a 3.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Tatum with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Connects from downtown. He has 7. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Young from long range, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young walking this good because they're usually to his advantage.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Carter comes in for Brandon Ingram. Ball, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Wall in for Young. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Nurkic is checked in for Pascal Siakam. John Collins comes in for Tatum. Grant's checked in for Thompson. And it's Wiggins in for Wade. Now here's Grant. And the jumper is good at the free throw line.
And now from anywhere on the floor, Jeremy Grant has a lot of confidence in his jumper.
Wall on the take. Pass the ball. Drummond to screen on Wiggins. Here's Ball. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Wiggins outside. Driving to the basket. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A mobile attacking player. Wiggins' teammates and coaches love when he uses his physical tools to his advantage.
Drummond to screen on Wiggins. Here's Ball. And a nice finish on the layup. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Takes a step back. Wiggins passes to Nurkic. Outside for Grant. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Bang, bang. Grant does a great job of transitioning from the catch into his shooting motion.
Pass to Carter. Drummond to screen on Collins. Carter, the pass to Drummond. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
Rose outside. Grant outside to the middle. Here's Nurkic. Off with the layup. Wall with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. There's Ball with a 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Warriors on top. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They've also had a great start beyond the arc. The threes are really falling.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Pascal Siakam out there with John Collins. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. It's hauled in by Oubre. Memphis trailing here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Oh, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Now here's Ingram. 6 points for him. 5 to shoot. Here's Beverly. Oh, got a piece of it. Ingram with the ball. Picked up by Collins. The shot by Ingram, no good. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Towns, he's checked in for Carter. And Golden State also making a switch. Thompson, he's checked in for Collins. And that one's good. Ingram.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Goes back up. Here's Wade. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Tatum against Oubre. Towns on a screen. Beverly, the pass to Towns. And it's good. 2 points. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
When Beverly first entered the league, he struggled to read the action in pick and roll. Now it's a different story.
Down low. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Tatum.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Young against Rose. From deep. Young misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Steps back. Tatum. Out to Thompson. Back to Siakam. Another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Ingram. Murray comes in for Oubre. Wall, he's checked in for Beverly. And it's John Wall in for Trae Young. Grant's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Wade. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies.
When you mix ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Nurkic is checked in for the Warriors. Murray against Grant. Murray, no good. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And here's Thompson for 3. Drops in the 3. Thompson's got 6 points.
An efficient scorer like Thompson is a great go-to option. All he needs is the ball.
Here's Wall, and he buries his first look.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Thompson passes to Tatum. On the wing, Thompson. Wall covering. The shot from 20 feet out, and Thompson gets it to go. Give him 8 points now. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Now Wall. Drummond to screen on Thompson. Wall on the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's a quick first step. Wall has never been easy to defend on the drive.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Carter's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Collins checked in. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. He takes it in, and the shot's good by Wiggins. And the Warriors lead by 7.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
There's Ball with a 3, and good. Coming on the assist by Wall. And here is Thompson. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Thompson, one of the best in the business at pulling up off the dribble.
It'll count. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the... Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Rose. Looking for his first basket still in this one. We've got Jamal Murray, Brandon Ingram out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Young in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Tatum.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Oh, and Towns with the block. Rose against Young. Fires the three. Buries it from three. Young's got 5 points now this quarter. Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Wade, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Right side Murray for the lead. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Tatum. From deep, Rose. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Derrick Rose, when he's in the outside shot, creates even more space for him to operate.
Towns passes to Murray. Blocked. Back to Towns. Stolen by Siakam. Fires the three. And the Warriors with another three.
Not just a scorer, Klay is also a capable passer who loves involving teammates.
And again, Memphis no good.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
No good off the glass.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Towns, a screen on Rose. Young, the pass to Towns. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Towns has got 8.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Here's Wade. Yep, that one goes.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Young against Rose. Towns passes to Oubre. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Oubre's got 5 points in the quarter. The Warriors leading. Right at the free throw line. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
An ascending superstar. Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Carter comes in for Jamal Murray. Wall, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's John Wall in for Young. Nurkic is checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Rose.
The agile feet of Drummond. He's like a dancing bear out there. Nice roll off the pick.
Here's Tatum. Got a piece of it. Out to the right wing. Outside Ingram. The kick out to Wall. The shot won't fall. Tatum with some nice D.
Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him? Allows for time to be creative.
Here's Wade. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Pass to Carter for the lead. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Drummond. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the foul against Golden State.
Andre Drummond seeking out contact because he's okay at the free throw line now.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, He lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Wall, the pass to Beverly. Back to Wall. Puts it up from 12. Nurkic against Drummond. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Drummond's got 8 here in this quarter.
High percentage look for Drummond. He's developed a number of go-to moves in there.
Wade misses.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Here's Wade. The kick out to Wiggins. Wide open. Again, the Warriors score.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
Here's Wall. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Pascal Siakam. Derrick Rose is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's John Collins, and it's Grant in at the 3 spot.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Kicks it out to Collins. Off target with the 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Ingram's checked in.
Slick shot from Trae Young off the pass. He doesn't waste any time putting it up.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Murray from outside. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Rose against Young. Here's Wiggins. They get the rebound. Oh, and Towns with the block. Out to Rose to win the run. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Memphis leading. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. Towns finds Young. And he drives in. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Rose. Now Wiggins. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Murray, a screen on Wiggins. Ingram with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. The shot by Ingram, no good. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ingram against Tatum. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Murray. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Rose with it. The three. Sinks it from distance.
So good off the dribble. This time, Derek shows his effectiveness off the ball.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Takes a 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Ingram, and the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Wade, he's checked in for Collins. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
What concentration from the versatile swing man. B.I. enjoys getting the contact and scoring.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
They've also worked very hard to get the ball inside and have been able to get and hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
And Wiggins drops them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Young inside, guarded by Rose. Outside Oubre. Towns a screen on Tatum. Oubre passes to Young. Clock at 6. From downtown. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He didn't waste words with his guys, saying, "Quote, just go out there and do your thing. You know what needs to be done." Guys, he has the utmost confidence in his players. We'll see how they respond. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Towns down low. Tatum's there. And the basket by Towns.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Pass to Wade. Back to Rose. Towns with a rebound. Memphis has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. There's Young with the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Grizzlies.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl-Anthony Towns.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Young draws the double. Right side Murray lets it go from 11. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Murray for three. Offline. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce.